Adhering to natural law is one of the most important teachings of our culture, that Mother Nature will provide our need but not our greed. The responsibility of us is that we're supposed to leave it in a better place for future generations. That's how our ancestors practiced it. That's how they left it for us.
We have an ancient relationship with the land, the air, the water, and the fire, and all the flora and fauna. We have ecological roles that have been carried out in our families for many, many generations. But many of our roles have been disrupted in recent times, as well as the land itself. There used to be huge cedar trees here. This is our ancestral garden. There were forest guardian roles. We need to bring back the cultural protocols and the teachings so that we can live in balance here and live not just sustainably, but abundantly, as our ancestors did.
At one time, there was tens of thousands of people in this area in our ḥaḥuułi Tribal Park, but yet there was a fully intact rainforest. Our people took only what they needed.
Knowledge and teachings were disrupted by the formation of a reservation. We had to have permission to leave there, but we never signed a treaty with anyone that said this land belongs to anybody else, so it's still ours.
In the Mears Island court case, where the province had tried to assert their jurisdiction over our traditional lands, and our hereditary chiefs and elders said, no, we're not going to allow clear-cutting in our respected traditional homelands. Really, they were holding up a system of traditional governance, and we need to maintain that pressure when it comes to industry, when it comes to governments that want to come here and impose their laws and destroy what is rightfully ours.
We've expressed our land sharing model using the tribal park as a place name for trying to explain what Aboriginal title means. Restoring and managing our territories for abundance, having guardians present out on the land. All of that is articulated under a tribal park model.
We're looking at environmental monitoring. We're looking at, what our people have always done in terms of caretaking of our traditional territories. And really what we're doing is revitalizing our traditional roles and responsibilities in a modern context. And what that is really creating something new, but still maintaining who we are as a people.
I think that we'll be looking back at this 20 years from now and looking at 2020 and saying that how this was where we put this region on a path of abundance and sustainability and better services for the region.
What our ancestors left us here and the work of love that they left behind is biodiversity. And that biodiversity has so much to teach all of us. For the future of Tla-o-qui-aht Tribal Parks, ultimately it's the life. It's the cultural lifeways, the practices that we need to protect. It's ensuring that we continue nurturing our relationship to the lands and waters, not just for our generation and the next generation, and not just for the kids of our community, but to all life on this planet.